Friday morning. Now today's task is to replace this dimmer switch with the one that is suitable for LEDs, lights, so that we can replace all these bulbs with low energy LED ones. They're currently halogen, and I think they're about 28, 30 watts each. And then of course when you multiply it up by the fact that there's 11 bulbs in here, you're talking about 330 watts nearly, which is a lot of energy. So what we're going to do is replace this. So with this one, which is suitable for LEDs. So the reason that it's got 3 is because presumably originally there was maybe a couple of lights on that wall as well, but I don't want to change any wiring. I'm just going to copy the exact same wirings, even though only 2 of these are operational, one for that set and one for these sets. I've just got the 3S switch and it's a dimmer, so it's identical, so the wiring will be identical. So that's the plan. This is the wiring setup that I'm hoping to just basically copy. To be honest, it looks like that this is heated up a bit, doesn't it? I don't know what that's about there. It doesn't look very good, that. Anyway. So we've got these live ones coming in here. I have switched this off at the fuse box. Those 2 coming into there. Got C in live 1, C, L1, C, L1. So there's nothing in any of the L2s, so that must be, if you've got a 2-way one or something like that, I don't know what that is about. So I'm just going to copy these. So I've got, maybe it's easier to do these ones that connect across first, like the ones. Just so I can get them right. So I just kept them across. It was got delivered by the postman. Well, of course, Eve and I were out at the waiter was getting the free coffee, and we told her no, not to answer the door or anything, anybody. The postman did come and left a thing to say missed parcel and all that. Collected the Ilkley post, the sorting office, but that's quite a bit away. So I thought, well, I'll go and see if I can just find the postman, because it arrived at 10 o'clock. So I just went round and he was actually just in the next estate with a van, knocking on people's doors, nobody in and all that. And I just asked him if he had it, and he had it, so that was good. So I got the parcel off and saved a lot of effort there. What I've done so far is I've done all of the ones that go from C to C, control to control, and then the live wires that come into the control like that. So now all I've got to do is the next 3 that go into L1 on each. So I know to put them into that and then earth it. And hopefully, I'm hoping that the screws will align as well into the box there. You can see all these are just looping around the black wires there, they're looping around. So yeah, fingers crossed. Done it all now, copied the wire, and I've just got to do the earth wire, but on here I need like a sort of different type of Allen key thing just to undo that. But actually, I could just cut it, because what I need here is not the same fitting, it's just the wire needs to go in. But I might try and save that little thing there. So I've just looked, and I did have in this screwdriver set, I've got some of these, and I'm just going to see if this is the right size for it and whether that works or not. You can't just unscrew it. It's like a different type of hexagonal setting, so it's not focusing on it. We'll try it. I've completed the wiring, so now it's a case of just hoping that the screws will align. I think the screws that have come with it are a bit short actually, but I'll just test them out. Let's just replace them with the original screws that we had in. We'll see. And then we'll give it a go. I haven't yet got the I was going to go and get the dimmable LED bulbs. I know where to get them from, which is Screwfix. Got excellent reviews for those ones. But we'll just put some non-dimmable ones in a minute and just give it a quick test to see if it's working. Well, there we go. We're successfully on with all these lights. They're dimmable. So I just dim that down, for example, like that. You can see it going down. Quite good control. Doesn't seem to be any buzz or anything like that, so that's good. Dimmable as well. You can see just dimming it down like that. Look. That's all good. Success. All this fantastic brightness now. Lovely and bright. With like 10 times less electricity being used, isn't it? Less power being used. Yeah. So instead of 300 watts blaring away or whatever, it's just like 30 watts. When you've got them on full, and then a lot less when you dim them.